Sources have said that the Securities and Exchange Board of India is likely to approve the National Stock Exchange's application for an initial public offer. This comes nearly 5 years after it had filed for its IPO. The application had been withdrawn as the National Stock Exchange was embroiled in the algo trading scandal. Now, why is there a lot of discussion on the National Stock Exchange's IPO? For starters, the National Stock Exchange, also known as the NSE, is likely to be valued at 2 lakh crore rupees. It also has high profit margins and an EBITDA of 80%. That is larger than some of the major corporates in the country. But is the valuation obscene? No, not at all. Business Line's senior assistant editor Palak Shah tells us why.
Obscene to many people, but if you consider the kind of trading and frenzy that is happening in the stock markets currently with the IPOs like Nika and other IPOs coming, Nika has currently a PE of 1600. There are other companies like Zomato, uh, Paytm, which have infinite PE because they do not make any profits. So if you consider National Stock Exchange in that sense, then it's quite a cheap IPO because this bull run is all about PE expansion, price
Mm-hmm.
to earnings expansion. And
Correct.
NSE is one of the few companies in the world that makes 80% EBITDA margins and nearly 80% profit.
So, should investors consider subscribing to the NSE's IPO? Indeed, they should. According to Business Line's senior assistant editor Palak Shah, the NSE has a monopoly over equity derivatives.
Yeah, I think, see, stock exchange is a very scarce commodity globally. There are very few exchanges in the world. And I will tell you one simple thing about why you should look at investing in stock exchange. People queue up for a shop that opens at 9:15, and people start queuing up for that shop at 9 a.m. in the morning. They're eagerly waiting for the shop to open. Now, which business has such attraction? So I think that's a very simple thing that you should look at. And stock exchanges in India, unlike the tech IPOs, are all profit making. They are
Hmm.
having, so BSE is having around 40% margin, NSE is having 80% net margin.
Okay.
So these are quite attractive numbers. You see their EBITDA, you see their net profits, you see their operations, and these are monopoly plays. There's
Mm-hmm.
no stock exchange which is going to be able to come up in the next 10 years. All several exchanges have failed. Only two exchanges have survived. So in that sense, I think it's a must subscribe IPO for anybody.
Do you think this was a wise move by the NSE? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. And press subscribe for more content.